Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Cashmere Goat Yarn Jobs podcast. I am Kristin.
And I'm Iris, and this is the 54th podcast episode. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thanks for tuning in. 54. We're getting old.
Getting old.
Well, it is early fall here. Mid-fall?
Mid-fall. I mean, November feels mid.
It's mid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not early.
Yeah.
It feels like fall now.
Well, we've got a snap in the air for sure.
We do.
And it's bright and sunny today. High winds, so maybe more leaves will come down.
Mm-hmm. And we finally, our house did not have a frost at it until yesterday morning.
I still haven't had one.
Really?
Because we're a little protected.
We are protected too, and it wasn't a full one, but... And then I drove down the street, and now, there's frost all over my neighbor's windshield, and I was their whole yard, and I was like, wow, we haven't gotten that yet. It's late for us.
It is.
But on some ways, I don't mind. Winter's coming. It's inevitable.
But I have to remember to park my car in a different way just so I don't get the frost on my windshield. If I, turn, usually I back in, and then it comes on the other side. But if I pull into the front, then it doesn't come so much. And I don't like scraping my, it's fine when it's snow. I don't like scraping it when there's just a little bit. It's hard. It's hard to get it.
Yep. You start your car early and put your
defroster on. Yeah. Yep. That works too.
Yep.
Well, we're in a different corner of the shop because bright sun dictates where we're going.
I'm a little nervous that it may chase us.
I was looking and I was trying to project the path of the sun. So we'll see. But we're over here and right above Kristin is the beautiful Vientos. So that's a fun backdrop. And I've got Moonshine Bulky behind me. So
and it is bulky yarn season for sure.
Definitely.
We're selling lots of bulky yarn.
Ultra Alpaca Chunky just keeps flying out of here.
It does. It does.
Oh, what are we wearing?
What are we wearing? I am wearing my shift made out of various and sundry fingering and sport weight yarns. And it's finally cold enough to wear it. And my love note. So I'm actually, it's cool. So I'm wearing 2 knitted garments today.
Yes.
And it's tricky here at the store because we have such solar gain that it'll be freezing at my house. Last week I wore a turtleneck bulky sweater, and as soon as I got here I took it off. And then when I went home I put it back on. So,
and yesterday at Knit Group it was like a whole table full of beautiful knits everybody had on.
Because the sun wasn't out. So it was cool
exactly.
in here.
It was cool. We had to actually turn on the heat.
Oh, you did?
A little bit just to take the chill off. I have my sherbet bandana. This was something I think I knit over a weekend, maybe last year with the Honor. Is it Honor?
Yeah, that's what my project is today too.
Oh, cool.
Coincidentally.
So it's really nice. It's really squishy. Honor is an Aran weight fluff yarn. So it's not a lace weight, but it's so soft and really, really warm. And then this is my No Co Show Co. It stands for No Cold Shoulders Cozy from the Knit Strips book. We still have a few copies over in sale.
Yeah,
and
it's a great little book, actually.
It's so fun because it's kind of a little cropped. And you knit it side to side. And it's just a really fun construction. It was meant to be like a bed cozy. And I liked it enough that I wear it out of the house.
Do you ever wear it in bed?
I do, because it's nice if you're reading. These I think should come longer to cover my wrists for reading. But anyway, it's great.
It's very cute and soft.
And it's all a bunch of Malabrigo that was stash yarn that I was given. So I just sort of put it all together. There's some mecha. There's some...
there's all sorts of stuff, right?
Yeah, all sorts of...
Isn't there... Malabrigo
worsted is this, and this was a weird one-off colorway that was anyway,
very cool.
So that's fun. So we wrapped up Socktober, and it was a great month of knitting socks. And for the finale, for the first time, we were joined by Denise DeSantis, author of the No Fear Sock knitting book, which is just back in stock again, and she was awesome. So many people have already been in touch to like, you know, thank you guys for putting this together. And she had so much knowledge to share. People asked some good questions, and she was like, her enthusiasm was so nice to hang out with for an hour. And we could have probably gone on another hour because people were just totally into it. And she just is the sock maven. She has so much knowledge, and so much knowledge about knitting too.
And you can watch that. It is on
I'll
YouTube.
link below.
And I haven't watched it yet, so.
Oh, it's amazing.
I
so
keep hearing
good.
about it though, so I will be watching it.
Yeah, and just I think one of the really cool takeaways was, you know, she said socks, all the things that you will do in a sock, you will also encounter in other places in knitting. And like other things in knitting, there's so many different ways to do a thing. And so she's like, I like to think of socks as like this small little canvas where you get to experiment. And you know what? If you try that short row technique and you totally hate it, you can try it as you've just invested a little bit of time.
Right, it's just a sock. It's not like a sweater.
Exactly. Yep. And so with that in mind, actually, I'll show, I've been working on some different sock heels lately, inspired by Denise's book, trying out some of the methods that she has in there. And so this one, you can see I've just like knit a little bit of the foot and then done a gusset. This is a toe up constructed gusset and heel flap option, which I'd never kind of approached a toe up with a gusset and heel flap. Now, I don't think this would fit my foot that well because it's a really round, kind of a rounded, more square. I don't have a very wide heel, so that might not be the one that fits me, but I really was interested to try the technique.
I was wondering when I saw this in your bag what it was. And it's big, too.
Yep. It's a
Definitely
DK
big.
weight, and I knit the like medium size, I think.
It's like a big sock. Looks like a bed sock.
Yeah. So I'm not going to go any further than just, you know, a little bit of ribbing at the top and be done with it. But it's been fun to kind of experiment. What are you going to do for the toe? Nothing. These are not to wear.
Oh,
it's just
okay.
these are. I'm just trying out the heels.
You're going to keep going.
Just a little bit before I cast off, and then just to have it to kind of look at and figure out.
Fun.
Yeah. So that's experimental sock stuff, and in my little bag that I love so much, we just got a restock of these World on a String bags, and they're so fun.
Yep, and that one was one of my favorites too. And when I ordered them, she only had one, and Iris snapped it right up. We'll get more though.
But you also got some other really fun prints.
We did. I love the trees. There's one with trees. They're great. Is that all you're working on?
No.
All you're working on, Iris?
No, it's not. Because my main thing that I'm working on, I can't show and tell right now because it is the winter knit along item. And I'm obsessed with it. I can tell you that. I am having so much fun with it. I can tell you that. It's all I really want to be knitting on. So that's all good things. Hopefully you'll feel the same way once we announce it, and hopefully you'll join us.
Yep. Not too much to say about that. So since our last podcast and now, I did finally finish my Amy sweater. And I have to just point out the color. It's a nice big color. It's like 7, almost 8 inches. And it folds over, and it's got a great little edging, and you just knit 3 regular rows and cast off,
and it curls,
and they all have it. And I've seen this edging before, and I love it. So this is, now I want one for me, of course. Like, why did I make a small sweater? It was supposed to be for somebody, but then I realized it wasn't their style, so it's now our lovely shop sample.
And Tulla Tweed, which...
Yes, this is Tulla Tweed.
And by Louisa Harding.
And I have, we just got new colors of it.
And I took some new pictures of it.
And this yarn is actually hard to see what it's going to do. But that striping it's going to come up in, this is more of like a pastel rainbow with flecks. And then this one's like a coral, light coral and maroon mixed with white.
Like if you get right up close, you can kind of see those little...
And so
tweedy bits.
And this is the color that I made that sweater out of. And it is Aiden 113. And so we have more warmer tones now. And then these ones are going to be super subtle, but I just think, like, for myself, I would love that one. It's just really subtle.
A little warm and a little cool.
Right.
In that
I
one.
love a good tweed. And this is an unusual tweed. So some of these, you might not see much difference. This one has a tiny bit of, like, purple almost.
Yep.
Like silvery purple. And there's a green one with brown in it.
More earthy.
Yep. And so as I was over there picking them, I was like, are these the same? But these three, they're all, wait a minute.
Patrick?
One of them's called Patrick, yep. These three are all different, but they're similar. Especially these two look similar.
Right.
So it's a lot of fun to knit with because it just keeps changing.
And really soft.
It's soft.
Fiber blend. And how much do you get? Because I remember you talking about how much yardage there was.
This took less than 3.
So you are getting, in 100 grams, you're getting 382 yards. And like Kristin has said before, can be knit at kind of a variety of gauges because it is that chainette. So it's classified as a worsted.
It is. And I picked this sweater, and this is the Amy sweater from Petite Knit. And this is done on 6s predominantly. So you could knit this yarn up to a 9. It would be more light and airy, and I think it would be nice like that too. Not that it's heavy, but that's the beauty of a chainette. So finished.
Yay!
And then I
finishing
was like,
is good.
what am I going to show today that I'm working on? Because I haven't knit in a couple days. And then I'm like, what are you going to work on next? And I'm like, well, I was way into this last spring. This is my Josie hood. So the hood part is done. But you make these long tie things that wrap around and tie in the front. And this is also Honor, which is a Lang yarn. Super soft,
very soft.
And a wonderful color. Apparently I'm into green today.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah. And so I'm going to finish that up.
Do you think you'll start on the knit-along?
I might. Don't tell anyone. But I have been thinking about my yarn choice. So, to be discussed later.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I actually brought a couple of other things. We have a new color from Rachel at On the Round. This is her speckled cosmic rainbow and
new old color.
New old color, right? But it's back. And so here's Plush Single, which I actually bought one of these for myself, and here is Nimble Sock, and you can see that there's little speckly bits. It's definitely a rainbow.
It's gorgeous. Note
how it coordinates with my bag. But it's really fun, and I just love how it looks on both of the bases.
I love it on the Nimble especially. And when I first brought it back into the store, well, it was the first time we'd had it, I ordered a little extra because I figured some employees might want it, and by the time I came in a couple days later, it was all gone.
I mean, I came in on the same day that it came, and it was gone.
Yeah, they just like,
boop, it was gone.
They're like, oh yeah, look at that.
I also brought a little bit of book show and tell. You know how I love a book show and tell. We just got the Nancy Bates Knitting the U.S. book. You will probably remember Nancy's knitting the national parks, knitting the national parks.
And then there's another one.
What does it say on the back? Let's see. Come on. Knitting the national parks and knitting California. Right. That's right. So I put a couple of little markers in here because, you know, show and tell. So this is the greetings from Maine. So here's the inspiration shot. And here's the hat that goes with it. Beautiful lighthouse. I think there's probably some duplicate stitch. There's some little French knots too.
Flowers.
Really sweet, like beach roses. But then as I was flipping through, And it's really just fun. I love her style of doing those reference pictures too. But I also came across Minnesota. Now we have these birds here too, the good old loon. And so here's a loon hat. And you can see the loons have those crazy red eyes, which are a little alarming, but you like must add a little tiny dot of red at the end. You get used to it.
It's weird though.
It is, they're huge birds.
They are.
So big.
And it's very hard to realize because they don't get very close to you. But once when I was kayaking with the friend, we were just sitting there holding still, chatting, and a loon popped up right next to us, and we're like, because
they're big,
they're huge, and you just don't see them that close, and they have this beady red eye. It's kind of freaky.
And so my father-in-law had a story about kayaking on his little lake, and he observed a loon that was it was like he could see it, so it was kind of shallow, and he was seeing it move, and it was really fast. They are incredibly fast swimmers, and he observed it herding is the wrong word, but getting a fish, like the loon was pushing the fish to the beach.
Nice.
To beach the fish for it to eat.
Wow.
So it had this whole like strategy of get faster than a fish herding the fish right onto the shore.
I've never heard that.
And he literally was like, I just sat there and felt like I was in the middle of a nature program.
You were.
Okay, so this was really cool. Some of you may have like a music loving person in your life. This is Tennessee, which we know Nashville, but look at the like music lover's hat. We've got piano keys, we've got some stringed instruments there. So check that out.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's kind of cool. It's like a corrugated rib. And
what's nice about these hats is they're usually all done in worsted.
Yes. Yep.
So they're not a giant investment in your time. So if you want to try and Tarja color work, duplicate stitch, it's really a good one. And Malabrigo Rios is the perfect yarn for this.
And adds like some nice tech. I think actually one of the ones she recommends, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I had to just stop because if you're a manatee lover and you really wanted a manatee on your hat, you could have a manatee on your hat. So that's Florida, and it's like a baby and parent
that manatee might be a bit of an oddity.
It could be a little odd, but anyway, that's
really cute.
Peaches.
I wonder what state that is.
Peaches from Georgia. Yeah, and let's see, what is she calling for? Yep, Rios in natural. But no, she's not using Rios for the peach.
Is it peachy?
No. No, something else.
There is a yarn called peachy.
Anyway, so that's fun. We also just got in
good. I was hoping you had that one.
The Nordic Sailors and Fishermen sweaters. And not just sweaters in here. There's some there's some child ones as well included.
This is
there's
big
hats.
book. It is chock
There's a
full
lot of really nice. I know. I'm gonna get the
my
big
favorite
picture.
one.
So this is called Storm, which interestingly, that's a petite knit pattern name as well. And it's also a Gansey style, which I was like, oh, interesting choice of a pattern name. But beautiful Gansey style. There's an adult version, which I'm getting to.
I think that might be my favorite in the book.
So, and then there's the classic, and I always think of this a little bit as that old L.O. Bean one, but like it has but that's nice raglan. Anyway, really beautiful, stunning book. Yeah. Nice to have this one. And then just because we are getting to that season, we do also have this.
If you need some balls.
If you need some balls that are festive.
Yes, if you need festive Christmas balls.
Yep. Can we make any of our co-workers laugh and giggle over there? I don't know. They're pretty locked in.
They're not listening to us.
But okay, Arna and Carlos, 65 more Christmas balls you can make. And, there are all sorts of just fun little designs. Like here's the figure skater. And that's pretty. And then there's like sort of more classic Christmas tree.
I think I'm going to actually make a Christmas ornament for the store this year. I started when we first came out. I asked people if anybody wanted to make a Christmas ornament. And we have several that employees have made from the first year or two, but then...
And Rachel made the snowflakes last year.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And so I think maybe I don't know what I'll do.
Maybe one of those little mittens again. Just kidding.
Nope. I will not. I don't think I will be doing that.
They're so cute.
They're great, and to bless the people that do them. But there's a pattern out there. I forget what it's called, but it's 24 Advent mittens, and they're tiny. They're done on fingering weight yarn, and they're all patterned or intarsia, and they're small, done on tiny needles, and actually one of the most challenging knits. And I was like, oh, I'll just whip these up, they're small. And I know better. How many times do you trick yourself that way? I don't think I'm going to trick myself that way anymore.
Well, Julie, a remote goat from Washington State, she was doing those little socks, the Advent socks. Now, a sock, still hard, still tiny needles, still tiny yarn, but at least you don't have to do the thumb.
Right. Yeah, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that too, and so I just, I don't know. Who knows what I did? It was frustrating.
Yeah.
And I think probably my biggest mistake was that I decided that it could be quick.
So you were not managing your own expectations.
I was not managing my expectations, not at all. And I think if I wanted to do another one this year, I'd be like, okay, you know what this challenge is going to be, and
you'd be ready.
And then it probably wouldn't seem like it took me forever.
Yes.
So what else is going on in the store? We are having a food drive this time of year, and especially this year with the SNAP benefits in what's the word? In stasis. That there's a lot of food insecurity out there, and so we are doing a food drive, and we encourage you, if you're far away, to donate to your local food pantry. We will be giving our stuff to AIO Food Pantry in Rockland, which is a great organization, and we encourage donations. Monetary donations are great for them as well, because they can make the money go farther than we can buying groceries. They have access to wholesale groceries, and there's special programs for food banks. And I
talked to the director, so I've got a list going of things they really need right now. They're kind of focusing in on their Thanksgiving boxes. So we've got, if you're coming to the store for, dropping in and knitting, if you want to bring something, great. And
if you can't because you're affected by this, just don't do it.
It's just an invitation if you can.
Yes.
Also free shipping this month.
Yes, free shipping November. And so any order over $50 is free shipping. And we are working out the shipping situation. I had one idea that I thought was perfect, and it was not. So I'm hoping to get that straightened out today. If it is unclear at all about how to get free shipping, you can give the store a call when we're open, or...
it's automatic.
It should be.
It is automatic, but you can't combine it with another discount. And so we're going to try to clarify that as well.
Yeah. And so it will work, but it doesn't, I don't know, people just don't see it that well.
Oh, no, they've been seeing it. It's just the challenge has been if they're adding another discount and then it's not working, and they're like, but it isn't free shipping. So it's.
Yep. We can only do one discount because we can't pay you to take it. That's just not what we can do right now.
Not the business model.
No, not really. So what else do we have to talk about? How are we? Oh, it is quite we have been going for a while. It doesn't feel like it.
No.
It feels like we just sat down.
Yeah.
And we didn't. So we have lots of new things in the store for the fall and the upcoming holiday season. Right now it's a little bit quieter in the store. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's a little bit of can all take a little deep breath in, because it's gonna, the end of the month, we're gonna rock and roll again.
And talking about, you know, upcoming festivities and what do we need to make sure we have enough of as we head into the holiday season, making sure we have your favorites in stock, or some of the things that people really, you know, kind of love to have on their holiday wish lists.
Yeah, and a lot of people are holiday knitting right now because it takes time.
Oh, and we are continuing with drop-in Sunday stitching. We kind of ended October, and then through November and December we don't have a knit along, but we'll continue to have drop-in on Sundays from 11 to 3, and our Zoom group of remote goats, so great. We're going to keep on with Wednesday night Zoom group knitting. And if you're a newsletter subscriber, that's going to go in one of the emails that's upcoming. If you want to have that link, it'll be watching out for it in the email.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, as always, for watching.
Joining us in our little Shopcast video podcast.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, enjoy your whatever you're working on. If you enjoyed the video, you can give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. We so appreciate those. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another episode.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.